Well, I guess this is happening now. I'm on it, mother! You wouldn't believe it. Actually, you really would. If I told you I didn't expect Rosy to comment on the idolized vid. And speaking of which, was much less detrimental to my reputation than I expected it to be. So thank you, really, for not actually burning my existence. Anyways, I'm here to follow our mother's wishes and make a video on the Music Freak series. Funny story, I did want to make an episode when it first came out, but I could not find any problem, even if I tried. So take this as more of me joking and messing around, and an appreciation episode on how much I currently love the series. Oh, and I'm front-loading the jokes while the criticism is for afterthoughts and whatnot. Skip to this time for the majority of the criticism, but if you want to be a homie, watch the whole thing. Anyways, here's some quick info on RosyClozy. RosyClozy is a British gachatuber with about 570,000 subscribers at the moment. After watching some Jerry gacha videos, they inspired her to start making her own, debuting with the first episode of her Jerry series Changes on April 15, 2019. Jumping to the present, her content consists mostly of GLMMs and GLSs, like some Jerry series and mini-movies, Drawing Came to Life GLMM series, and the Boy with Bad Luck and Girl with Good Luck GLMMs, where all are fairly successful and popular. She's also done some art and edit videos in the past, and occasional memes here and there. Now her channel has been blowing up, having hit 500,000 subscribers, reason being a hit gacha series, The Music Freaks. The series we'll be reviewing today. The 3 episodes out as of now have been pretty popular and well received, already having more than 4 million views combined. Anyways, with all that introductory stuff out of the way, let's dive into the series, shall we? As cliche as the waking up thing is, at least he doesn't go to the kitchen and eat his breakfast while having a conversation with his parents before going to school, because that's gacha cliche for ya. And honestly, I'm not even trying to be relatable when I say, I never wake up with an alarm ringtone like. Something I noticed throughout the 3 episodes, and we'll also touch on later, is that the insults are pretty decent throughout. At least to me. It's pretty hard to find that in gacha without them coming across forced or cringy. Their insults actually sound like roasts for once. Unlike someone. Yikes. Singing ability is a bit of a direct term though. Like, why not simply, I can sing better than you, or say something like that? Yes, quite the nitpick, but maybe it's because I'm a simpleton and can't handle, that. All I could say for this scene was, geez, it's a paper plane. Do you shit your pants when you see a spider? Like, who does?
Everyone, please, settle down.
When trying to quiet a room full of teenagers. It's like trying to put out a blazing fire by spilling a teaspoon of water at it. Like, no, girl, you better shout at them to shut the heck up or you'll get your ass. Advice given was for comedic purposes. It is not recommended to actually yell at your students. Honestly, even after watching this for the 10th time, literally not even joking, the songs still blow me away. The singer is really good, adding it to my playlist as we speak. I've heard people point out why she magically had a spare leaflet, but all I'm wondering is how that paper isn't all wrinkled. Girl must have deep pockets. As far as I know, all he did on the roof was sing, nothing else. So you're telling me Homeboy really went on the roof to bat out his musical number? With the notes he's hitting, he might as well openly join the music club since pretty much everyone would have heard that. Didn't even close the gosh dang door.
Many miles away.
Look at this dude.
Oh, and hold the meme, I just noticed. Have you seen a dude with 2 watches? Nitpick! I also noticed how when Xander stopped playing the piano, so did the piano in the song. If I ain't wrong, then that's a good detail.
Take the courage back, everybody breaks. This is not your fate, have a new take. 'Cause I would rather die than to live a life. Not being who I wanna be.
I know he's singing
Like an angel.
right now, but like, where are those ad-libs coming from, yo?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Xander, wait.
Yep, you are not my shit. But real talk, I can't predict if they'll get together or not. I mean, I would love it because they're really cute together and gay pride and all. But I guess it would be too cliche because they're childhood friends and one of them's gay and they're close. But I don't know. They'd still be cute though. Well, that does it for episode 1. An amazing start so far, eh? Now on to... What the... Ah, for fuck's sake, who's it again? Who's it this time? This is the 3rd time this week, those fucking hooligans. Oh god. Hope my laptop doesn't run out of battery, ancient brick. Let's see if I can catch those idiots.
Coast is clear. Alright, that's gonna take her some time to fix. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. This setup is pretty trashy, not gonna lie. Ah, right, it's pretty dark. Let me just... Aha! Here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. So, hey, I'm Coco and I'm going to be doing episode 2. Ginger... Well, she may or may not know I'm here, and I may or may not have broken in, but hey, it's her fault for wanting to record this alone. Anyways, let's get on with it.
Wait, hear me out. I know what you're thinking, but there's a reasonable explanation.
You seriously ditched us yesterday to audition for the Music Freak Club?
I think he was better off.
Then again, I could probably get any girl I wanted.
Yeah, sure, dude. It has nothing to do with the fact that your parents are loaded.
Or that your girlfriend's a gold digger.
Or that your hair looks like a depressed plum cosplaying as Justin Bieber. Oh, wait, that's a bad thing.
You don't think he has any ulterior motives? Embarrass us on stage in front of everybody?
If that happens, I'll just boot him off stage with my foot. Simple.
Simple!
You can practice your vocals with Xander on the piano.
Him practice with me.
Well, yeah. The heck did you expect? Him practicing with a pickle? When Xander said it was obvious, I went, obvious? Can someone tell me what he did to imply he's not passionate? Did I not catch some red flag? Xander, ya keep whining. Though his reasons are totally understandable, people do be petty AF. The more time you spend complaining about the dude, the less time you have to actually practice, you know?
You're not as clever as you think you are.
Hey, Xander solo. Another catchy song to add to the playlist. Wait, isn't this what made people ship Xander?
I'm inside your head.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'll warn you now. If you ever hurt Xander, then you'll be dealing with me after.
Luke voice over here went as low as the stock market crash of 1929. This girl is kinda touchy. A hug because he got in the music club? What happens if he wins the talent show? Is she gonna become his girlfriend? Wait. Well, I guess that is the goal, ain't it? I guess the broom-haired prune did tease him about that earlier. Thinking about it, Daisy's low-key making all the decisions for this guy. Join the music club? Her idea. Spread the word? Her idea. No wonder Jake likes her. She's smarter than all his brain cells combined and multiplied. And another thing. Thankfully, Blondie isn't as dumb as the stereotype. There is usually a stupid one in a mean girl clique. It's refreshing to see someone else other than pure stupidity and pure bishiness.
Hey Xander, I can't wait to hear you play on the piano for the competition. You'll be so amazing.
thank you?
Xander, what's going on? Why are people talking to us?
Mood. Xander! My dude. You really need to calm your personality for once. A theme throughout his character that I've noticed is he's really vocal about his disdains. Like, he's more on the pessimistic side of looking at things. I mean, guy, pretty much half of your lines are complaints. Also, how are they just now getting a lot of positive attention for once? The fruit and vegetable-haired gang really teased them for their musical abilities, so I assumed that everyone shared that sentiment. Second, they're a band, right? How aren't they already hype? Don't they perform for the school? Not even once? Don't you know how much girls fangirl over a dude who can play an instrument or sing? Or girls who play guitars and are so badass? This school is uncultured. Lol. And that does it for episode 2. That's my cue to exit. Well, this was neat. Hope she uses the footage, otherwise I shattered her window for nothing. See ya, guys. Bye!
So I called my friend, and it seems it wasn't them. And I did have to pointlessly argue with her for a good 5-ish minutes there. Anyways, I digress with my personal power problems. Episode 2. Wait, what? Episode 2 is good to go? Well, okay then, I guess the ghost in this house liked me a little bit more than I thought. On to episode 3. I know there's some serious stuff going on, but like, online shopping must be fantastic nowadays, because where did this teacher buy her balls? I don't know how long they've been in the club and been friends, but nonetheless, it's definitely quite the heated argument. Some people would say Xander was being an asshole. He kinda was, not gonna lie. But having been a leader of so many groups and group projects before, it's a very understandable feeling. You're working on a group thing when someone suddenly causes an issue. To you, it seems rather solvable, simple, or even stupid. But really, as a leader or even just a member of a group, it's important to understand both extremes, because no one is necessarily the only correct one. Albeit there's different points of views, you have to settle on a solution rather than anything else unimportant, like pointing fingers or insulting, or else both parties will get undesired outcomes. Also, I'm not sure you should say she should stop fighting, using that word in particular, fighting, because it could imply she should let them do it to her, though I know that's not what they meant. Since fighting can be mental and emotional too, no one should stop fighting for their health in those departments. I think it's better to go stop hurting them or stop using violence, but that's a nitpick. So yeah, that's my TED Talk. Millie's story is quite tragic. The whole violence isn't the answer topic is quite relevant in schools, actually everywhere. Even in the current political situations where people on the outside find it too animalistic, whereas those on the inside feel like they have no other option than to physically hurt those who seem too invincible in their current environment. And in some cases, it's the unfortunate truth. It's nice to see Rosy putting those kinds of issues in their characters, let alone in a Gacha Life series. But I hope that the problem doesn't simply resolve in one episode, because it would seem lacking. The fight scenes are similarly pretty entertaining to watch. A job well done on that front. Okay, this is another nitpick, but if she's asking you to read a novel in an hour, I say nay, there's no way, ho!
I'm going to confront them myself.
Wait!
Everyone, watch out! Homeboy be making moves. I can hear the Jilly fangirls screeching, and I may or may not be one of those.
Alright, fine, keep it. I'll just be on my way. You know what? I think I might go see what Drew's up to. I've yet to tell him about how I saw you with your sugar daddy last weekend.
This is low-key blackmail, though?
Wow, I didn't know Jake had such a bad boy side to him. It's kind of hot.
Leah! I just got
got blackmailed!
Exactly my point.
So, do you think this will be enough to stop her from all the fighting?
I think so.
Honestly, I don't think so. Like, girl, I mentioned this bit earlier, but a lifetime of murder don't disappear like that, you know? But hey, I guess a touching gesture could keep her at bay, at least before the competition.
Hey! How about I keep you company?
Mr. Broom won't appreciate a third wheel, but okay. Also, can I just say I kinda ship it? Like, there's no real purpose for the scene other than to start a friendship or relationship with these two, so I ship it. They're pretty bagay. I feel like what could be a possible plot point is when the two get around to liking each other openly, Jake finds out and goes, "Nani?" Yes, you could say that's cliche, so maybe Rosy should do it slightly differently. But that's just a theory. A music freak's theory. Mr. Broom.
You blackmailed your friend for me?
Well, when you put it like that... whoa there!
Aw, that's cute. Bonding moments. Oh my god. Slowly, one by one, he's gonna be buddy-buddy with everyone. And due to the fact the series has been pretty original so far, I'm pretty dang excited to see how he does it and what comes next.
Man, I'm so glad you got this back for me. If the whole school found out who my crush was, I think I would have had to change schools.
Hey, Millie. I just wanted to tell you that the orchids have started to bloom. You should come by the garden and see sometime.
Oh my god, it's Garvey! Okay, I know that the episode 3 comments are like half of me talking about deep things and half of me fangirling, but that is what the episode is about, so I don't care. Sue me, ya hobos! Each and every song in the series is really good. They aren't just good though, they're really catchy. My favorite being the theme song, personally. Rosy has great taste in music, which is pretty important in a musical series, if you ask me. The voice actors are awesome. Well, it's a given since they're professionals. But it goes to show how much better the quality can be when you have experienced people. You can't just grab 10 of your friends and call it a day. The voice actors are full of emotion, and how they speak and their tones really fit the characters. Most personalities are distinguishable, and stereotypes were changed up well, at least in a gacha perspective. Instead of a typical awkward but nice main character, we have this overconfident dude. Characters don't say they suck like insecure babies, but claim they're pretty good, and they actually are. Albeit it could be to mask an actual insecurity, but you catch my drift. Characters aren't completely black and white. Some tip more on the protagonistic/good side, and some on the antagonistic/bad side. But they're never completely good or completely evil, which makes them much more realistic and like actual people. I do gotta say though, Xander do got an attitude. A bit more extra than my preference, but it's just a small nitpick of mine. The dialogue is pretty natural and flowy. It's barely awkward and shows us a bit more of the characters' personalities every time they talk. It's upbeat and funny, or serious and heated, when it needs to. The insults don't fall flat either. They're believable, and you just go sick burn when you hear them. The scenes and their lengths are also decent, each one having purpose and not just there to fill up time. The editing is simple but complex at the same time. They aren't edited characters, they're not custom character designs, nor is it tweened. It mostly utilizes normal gacha life, its poses, expressions, and clothes. Yet it still manages to amaze people. The ever-changing expressions, detailed movements, and the subtle actions, it's like the gacha life version of body language. It proves you don't need to know how to do anything super special, you can just use what you have and use it well, and you can make something amazing. I'm not sure if I'm being delusional, but I have noticed it's a bit on the nose. You sometimes get banged over the head with some things. And I'm also down for some more subtext. It makes it even more realistic, because people don't say exactly what they want to say all the time. Subtext also makes the scene smarter, so there. But honestly, even if some things are a bit blatant, it barely takes anything away from the quality. And I'm just gonna say it now, I don't have a favorite character. This isn't me saying I think the characters are done bad, they're done really well, but I just don't stick to any of them. I was leaning towards Xander, but he's a bit whiny, I'm sorry. They are still pretty funny and entertaining to watch, especially Jake's internal voice. This opinion may change in the future, but I still need to watch further to tell you something different. I'll be watching Elliot, because he's a new character, and it may also be because he's voiced by Garby, but yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna squeeze this small point here at the end. I'm hoping big issues don't just get solved in one episode, trust issues, bullying issues, etc. They should take a bit more time to overcome. Okay, thanks. On to the last segment. The original storyline, scenes, and events, the amount of detail and effort that goes into the character movements and expressions, the incredible and very much believable voice acting, the different and diverse personalities of the characters, and the ever so catchy music. It's crystal clear how much effort Rosy put into this. It's no wonder people all over love this series and are cheering for its success. Like there is in everything, there are a few flaws, but the series is so well done, they are easily overlooked. The premise isn't exactly an exciting, let's go defeat the evil king adventure quest, but the execution and story disregards all that. Some people will look at it and go, the hell should I care if these bozos win the band competition, first world problems, am I right? But no matter if it's saving the world, finding true love, solving a murder, or passing your exams, the premise is useless if you can't pull off the execution. And it's safe to say this series checks off all the boxes for a good series. Taking all of that into consideration, I rate the series a, drumroll please, 4.7 out of 5. Rosy is putting out some really good stuff out there, and I wish she'd continue making her awesome content as well as taking care of herself in the process. Her fans will continue to cheer her on, and I wish Rosy, the VAs, and the series the best of success moving forward. I'm excited to see what's up, down, right, left, and U-turn, because this series gives direction to my life.
Thank you to everyone who stuck around till the end, and thank you so much to Ginger for having me tonight. Ever since I've met her personally, I kinda wanted to do a collab, and I'm happy that we finally get to do one, especially since it's to this video. Anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and please do not share hate on this video because she worked really hard on this, and by working hard, I meant procrastinating a lot and being lazy. But still, she really worked hard for this, and she deserves all the love in the world. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
Let me just mention though, there were so many cuts in this, a lot of beeps. I don't know why. Also, no one attacked me for rating TMF and not rating Idolize. I didn't know it would be cancelled, okay? I didn't rate it because I didn't know, okay? Anyways, go show some love to Coco Eclipse, who featured in this episode. And when the series ends, I'll do an overview of some sorts. Here's my socials where you can follow me / talk to me. Well, with all of that out of the way, what do you guys suggest I should cover next? Not Zoe did just start her own series, so if you guys would like to see me cover that or any other GLMM or GLS, you can say so down in the comments. But then again, what even is this video? Who cares about my opinion? I noticed this throughout the 3 episodes and we'll touch on it later. Touch? What? But if she's asking you to read a novel in... Okay, wait. I combined 3 words there. You read. Not you to read. You to read. You read. You to read. Oh my god! Garby. What was that? Oh my god. I seriously cannot fake those kinds of things.
Another Xander solo. Damn it!
What? Excuse you? I was about to record something and you just go ahead and did it. God. Expressions? Are you kidding? Excuse me, is there a bird? An eagle? A hawk? God.